Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we did another Nation Gen randomized nation. I don't remember the name of it. But it was humans. There were some Hoberg people or something in there, but mainly it was just guys riding really bulky, well-armored wyverns and just kind of killing everything. And it was a game. We won. It was good. We also had the big elephant idol again, and that's always fun. We're gonna go back and roll up another random nation, though, a pre-made nation. 187 is M.A. Tuhuya. Oh. I don't think we've done M.A. Tuhuya. We did EA a long time ago now. But let's do MA. For a map, we are going to play on... Let's do Dawn of Dominions, because we did that for EA Tuhuya, I remember. And we started up on the tippy top spire, and it really sucked. Hopefully we don't get that again. I think this is 126. MA. Dawn of Dominions, usually 7, I think, is what we like. We'll do 7. And we have Tahu, Tahu, Tuhuya. There it is. Centaur Confederation. Well, that's all incorrect. Interesting. So this merged mod is not flawless. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need the merge mod then. We'll do this normally. We'll just do this ourselves. Let's try playing with Divinitas with a modded nation. Let's just see how it works. So this is part of Wild West. I just want to make sure this is good. Okay. Create a new world. Dawn of Dominions. 26. MA. Mighty. 7. Tuhuya. There we go. Okay. Right. I mean, we definitely did not do this, right? Because it feels pretty familiar. But I think it's just because Tuhuya... I mean, we can back out quickly enough, I guess. And just look at EA Tuhuya. Yeah, it's just really similar. And Baitours were from non-fort provinces. Okay, yeah, alright. Alright. So, centaurs, some Baitours. Harpies are recruited from mountains and wastelands. Ancient snakes from forest, swamp, and sea. Centaur skirmishers and monsters that can be largely recruited without a fort. We get access to air, water, astral, death, nature, and glamour magic with national magic items and spells. Nice. We have weak priests, shamans, sacred Baitors, and centaur soldiers. Turmoil limit +1. Forts are very primitive, 30% more expensive. Frontiersmen can build better forts. Got a scout with recuperation and all the survivals. Nice. 22 map move. Frontiersman is a heretic and a mason. It's so thematic and appropriate. It all just makes sense. He's a human. He's bringing weird new ideas, but he knows how to build a damn house. That's for sure. Right, okay. Centaur Chieftain. 50 leadership, recuperation, pillager 1. Centaur Champion. Interesting. So it's sacred. He's sacred with recuperation. It's inspirational +2, but only leadership 10. Ambidextrous 3 and heroic ability. For unique heroic ability. So they automatically get put in the Hall of Fame, or it's just a separate thing? They have 22 hit points, 17 protection, 11 defense, 14 MR, 18 morale, 42 fucking speed. Oh, that's because he's got quickness. Okay, still 30 base speed, 28 really. It's pretty impressive. He has armor, so it's actually 18 on the body total. He has a stone lance, 16 damage, spirit club, 20 magic blunt damage, a hoof for 14 damage, and he can throw a stone tomahawk. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of fatigue pretty quickly. But okay, there might be something to this. That's pretty nice. Centaur Great Chieftain, 100 leadership, recuperation, sacred, blah blah blah. Good. Narrator. Right, I remember now. So it's he's got recuperation, he's a sacred, he has 7 research but no magic, and he's got inspiring research +1, which I don't believe stacks, but I could be wrong. I'm just gonna assume that it doesn't stack. I mean, I could really try to look around here. You wouldn't think that it would stack, because that would be kind of ridiculous. This would really spiral out of control. The thing is, normally it's only on, like, pretenders and stuff. Like, you can't... Okay, no, it does not stack. Alright, but still, having one of these in our capital, why not? He also has Army Healer 10. He can heal using the heal order. Very nice. It's mundane researcher, not affected by drain or magic, and he's a disease healer. So, yeah, having one of these around is really nice. Lamentor, 2 death, 10% for a 3rd death. Recuperation Berserker +3, inept researcher 2, spell singer. Yeah, I mean, so, yeah. Spell singer, Horde of Skeletons. It's not bad. Wildlife Shaman, also in all forests and swamps. 1 astral, 2 nature, 1 holy. Another astral nature glamour, 10% for another astral nature. So it's possible if you make enough of these, you'll get 4 nature. But inept researcher 4 is kind of a bummer. Weather Shaman, 1 air, 1 water, 1 astral, 1 holy. Another air, water, astral, glamour. 10% for more. Okay, a lot of communion options here. Whoa, Shaman. 1 astral, 2 death, 1 glamour. Another astral death glamour. 10% for another astral death. Well, there's your big giant ass death communions. Yeah, don't, you know, you can't just hand me that and then walk away. Buy to ride Chiefess. 150 leadership, but no gold star. So no lines. 1 holy, it's sacred 2. It's got trample and it's size 8 with recuperation. 15 protection, 15 defense, 60 hit points. With recuperation, I mean, you wouldn't make this to send it in like that, but, you know, you could, because the Baitors are sacred, so yeah, you could have a pack of these, and it can bless them all. And then you could have just a bunch of sacred tramplers roaming around. Okay, we also have Coyote Witch. 2 glamour. 33% chance for a 3rd glamour. They're glamored themselves. Veil Army, Recuperation, Spirit Sight, Beastmaster +1. Despair spam is always in vogue. Harpy Witch gets 1 air. 1 air, 1 glamour, and 33% chance for another air. So you could have 3 airs on these, which is nice. Deer Witch. 1 nature. Nature glamour, 33% chance for another nature. Snake Witch, 1 water. Water glamour, 33% chance for another water. Wow, you are really, really fucking spoiled for choice here with mages. It's like, I feel like I just kind of have to like roll a dice to figure out just, okay, what am I going to go for? You know, what am I going to do this time? Because, like, any of these options are viable. I guess you could just make all the mages and throw them all together and just have a big party. I guess. Units. We have the Centaur Youth. Yeah. 3 protection. They all have recuperation. That's really great. Skirmishers, undisciplined. They promote. Club hoof, and they can throw rocks a bit. Centaur Archer. Short bow, range 35, 12 pierce, 13 attack, 3 protection, but 20 hit points, you know. And this skirmisher and recuperation, it's not bad. Barded Centaur Archer, however, gets armor, 9 protection. Yeah. Slightly less damage on the bow, though. No. I'm sorry, same damn. Centaur Tomahawks. 3 protection. They do have a shield and 16 defense, though, so not bad. They can throw tomahawks for 17 slashing and wield tomahawks for 17 slashing. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, 3 protection isn't awesome, and 3 parry isn't great. They still will succumb to arrows pretty well. But then there's the Barded Centaur Tomahawk. He gets 9 protection. Yeah, it's a pretty solid unit. Wolf Soldier Sacred. 22 hit points, size 5, 10 protection, 14 defense, no shield, 30 speed, 14 MR, 18 morale, recuperation, skirmisher, reduces unrest. They have 20 magic damage spirit clubs and a hoof attack, and have a sacred bow. Range 35, 13 attack, 14 magic piercing. But they don't have mobile archers, so, you know, it's fine. You can make them work, but they're kind of pricey for what you get, I think. Yeah, I don't know. They're priced like heavy cav. Not on the resources, I guess, but. Baitor, cap only sacred, 2 holy points each. 58 hit points, 9 protection, 12 defense, 14 MR, 12 morale, 20 speed, trampler with recuperation, stone lance, gore, and hoof attacks. Okay. Well, let's finish here. We have Harpies, 7 hit points, 0 protection, 10 defense. They have headbands on. They fly, of course. Recuperation, Corpse Eater 1. which means they can raise their max hit points by 3 by eating corpses, and 2 to 9 damage talent attacks. Eye Snake, aquatic only, but they can promote recuperation, shock resistant, poison resistant, dark vision 50 with venomous fangs, 15 strong poison. Yeah, still pretty, I mean, they're pretty squishy. Southern Lance can only be recruited from hotter provinces. 21 hit points, 6 protection, 16 defense with a hide shield, parry 3, 30 speed with a stone lance, hoof, and a bola. You get a charge bonus on the lance. Bolas can be used once to net something up. We have Berserker plus 3 as well, so that's 15 attack on these, 19 damage, 17 damage, 9 protection, 13 defense. Yeah, I mean, as far as cavalry goes, I suppose it's not bad. And Horned Snake, which I imagine, yeah, this would be the promotion. 29 hit points, size 4, 11 protection, 12 defense, 14 MR, 13 morale, 12 speed. They are amphibious. They have animal awe 1, shock 15, poison 15, full-blooded, recuperation, dark vision 50. They have antlers now for 14 slashing, and the venomous fangs, 12 damage, 15 poison. Right. And then we have a lot of summons of varying degrees. I think we've looked at these before. I would say a lot of them are pretty questionable in how good they actually are. I'm not going to go over detail by detail. There's the Wolf Witch with Invulnerable 15 and Fear 5 and Berserker 3 and Recuperation and Spirit Sight. Yeah, I would say not bad as a thug. Not amazing. Blood 2 is the only magic he gets. A light thug for sure. Son of Many Tribes. Yes, I think this is what we went for, or we tried to get in the other one. Because it's kind of a spammable sacred. Size 6, 30 hit points with trample, recuperation, magic lance, and hooves, magic hooves. But only 6 protection, 13 defense. Cannibal Giant with his dong around, I remember that. I don't think we ever got one of these. But, certainly some thug potential with water for liquid body, quicken self. It has a grab and swallow attack, fear 10, cold 15, chill 3 aura, berserker plus 3, recuperation, dark vision 100, ice protection 1, corpse eater 30. You can go increase his max hit point by 44. And he has 10 natural protection on top of it. So pretty good. Great Horned Snake. Yeah, it's basically like a pretender. Water 4, Nature 3, Glamour 2, and then another Nature Glamour. Regen 10, it's Sacred, Amphibious, Fear 5, Animal Off 5, Shock 15, Cold 15, Poison 20, Recuperation, Spirit Sight, Fortune Teller 15, and summons Horned Snakes, I assume. That's Big Venomous Fang and Gore attack. 90 hit points. 16 natural protection. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like holy shit mind-blowing, but I think it's really good if we get one. And the Thunderbird, which auto-casts Storm, is auto-blessed, has Storm Power 1, has Air 5 on top of it, 4 Amphibian, Off 5, Shock 35, Poison 25, Ethereal, Flying, Storm Power 5, Storm Immunity, obviously, an 8 Spellcaster, Overcharged, and a Thunder Crash attack. AoE 3 Armor Negating, 10 damage. $50 hit points. 0 protection, though, which is a bit of a bummer. And you probably should be able to Mist Form without it breaking. But yeah, depends on the bless. Okay, and that's sort of what I wanted to... Well, okay, let's look at the spells. A lot of it's going to be these summons that we could look at. So the Son of Many Tribes, 1 pearl gets you 1 sun. So it's more of just a mage time cost than anything. The Cannibal Giant is Conjuration 7, 40 water gems, 4 water. There is an in-combat Ancestral Spirit summon. 20 plus of them for 1 death gem. It's pretty good. The Thunderbird is Conjuration 8, 1 air gem. Oh, in combat. It's a combat summon. Interesting. It's pretty powerful. And then the Great Horned Snake is 5 water, 50 water gems. Hard to say if it's... Yeah. It's probably better. You may as well go for it if you're going up that far. Alteration. Nothing. Evocation. Nothing. Construction. City in the Stone. Creates rock wall fortifications from all seas, mountains, wastes, and caves for 35 earth gems. You get a discount on the Rawhide Shield and the Hardwood Club. We get the Shaman Staff for discount. Mirage Bowl at discount. Okay. The Headdress of the Bull. Strength +2. Free retinue of 1 buffalo. Totem Shield curses your attacker. Shrieking Spirit Club gives you the curse spell and 1d3 ancestral spirits as a retinue. Rattling Spirit Club, Tune of Dancing Death. Oh, the Pangea one. This gives you that. There's a spell you can cast. Interesting. And it auto casts Rain. Drumming Spirit Club gives you Tune of Growth, the Entanglement one. It's like even better. And a Temp Earth Gem. Woo, doggy. That's pretty nice. Whistling Spirit Club gives you Cold Blast, which is pretty nice. And auto cast Air Shield. Yeah, that's some good thug stuff, I gotta say. We also get a discount on the Snake Bladder stick. And the Dream Catcher gives you Unending Nightmare as a spell. AoE 3. Magic resistance negates. To be asleep. And if you wake, you are confused for the remainder of the battle. Jeez. Penetration +1, MR +1. And has an instant sleep effect as a weapon. Discount on the Headband of Woven Dreams for the sleep aura. And the Sacred Storm, you can make this yourself. The Auto Bless, Auto Storm, Storm Power 1. Okay. Shaman, we get the Tune of Fear, which is basically Despair, but has 1 Astral, 1 Holy. It's really just like even better. Okay. Thaumaturgy, we get Hostile Communion. Allows you to drain fatigue from a target. Vision Quest, Commander gets 100 XP. Those with mines and no magic paths will also get 1 Path of Glamour. Yeah, that's a nice one. I think we tried that in EA, and it just didn't target the commander we wanted. For blood, you get Chupacabra, and that's it. And that's it. Okay, so the big thing then is the Bless. Because I kind of like the idea of Baitorides and a pack of Baitors, or the Centaur champion with like 5 wolf soldiers alongside a priest or something. Just to kind of fluff and bless and go. The buy to ride though can just bless they can do the bless themselves. So specifically the buy tours. Enlarge is kind of a no-brainer. Get an extra like 20 hit points. Not much of a brainer there. They would do kind of well with solar weapons with 3 different attacks, but they also don't really need the damage. It just would help against like ethereal and invulnerable stuff, but even then they just hit so hard with so many attacks, it's probably unnecessary. And they trample, which is the other thing. So the big thing they need then, enlarge and probably regen. I think those two are going to be pretty impactful. Trying to help their protection. It's tough when they're largely based on natural protection. The best thing you might be able to get for them is hard skin to give them +5 natural. But I mean, you're talking about like an expensive bless here. Like taking larger hard skin regen is kind of pricey. I think it could work, but you're talking nature 7, earth 6 is what you're looking at, which means you could just take like a monster. If we had one that was just earth nature. Shockingly, no. There's a Titan, though. It's Earth nature. Yeah, this thing. Not much of a thug, I'll tell you that, with only 75 hit points. But it's like the only thing... Well, the monolith, of course, has earth and nature. It's probably the better choice. So you can go 6, 7, and then like 4 or something. Get regen, hard skin, larger. You still have to take other stuff. Yeah, it's tricky. It's expensive. And then the scales, because this is in prison. Like, you're gonna last a while without your sacreds. Like the Barded Centaur Tomahawks are pretty good, but not super cheap. Kind of cheap. Guess you could go with that. But the mages are... Well, these are only 210. Could go, because you're going to have Inspire and Research. But they all have Inept Researcher. So... These would be like 7 then. -1 for Drain, +1 for the Narrator. It's not great. It's not a great amount of research. But that could get you that and that. Still only have this, though, so you'd have to go... that. Okay. The reason why I wanted maybe a monster is because larger hard skin regen are all really good, like, monster bless that don't really help the monolith at all. But there's nothing here that gives us earth nature. Um... Yeesh. Oh yeah, we're playing with Divinitas. I forgot. What does the monolith give us for that? Cast rituals if passed for 3 higher. When constructing a temple in a province already contains an arcane laboratory, monolith will be erected at the temple. Earth 1, Astral 1, Nature 1, Master Ritualist 3. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. We probably want to take advantage of a Divinitas one. And there's the dragon, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we can get... No, we'll never get that high. Like, that's the problem. Like, I need to go so high up to get this. I guess. Oh, but then, yeah, we needed... Yeah. Just a bit pricey. Bit too pricey on that. Need something with nature. Could take the dragon. Centauride Enchantress. Paths known are increased by 1. Whilst awake, white centaurs may appear in forest temples or at thrones. Whilst awake, Centauride Hierophants become H2 and gain +1N after improvement. Alright, it's a Pangea thing. In combat will bless all friendly animals present. Interesting. Are we animals? We're not animals. No. Okay. That would have been pretty cheese. The son of Fenrir. It's not looking hot. Nature and Blood Path start at 2 when choosing blessings. There's that. And I know he's fucking good. Too pricey. We'd have to drop something. Probably we'd have to drop regen, even though I think that's so impactful. You could drop hard skin. You'd have to drop one of these, or we go with the monolith like I originally planned. There's a lot of choices. A lot of stuff to bless animals, and I do have a lot of animals. Like we have horned snakes and harpies, which are not animals for some reason. We have giant beavers we can summon, great bear. Like we could go all in on this and get something that blesses animals. Probably not that guy, but like him. Not all in on animals, but you could go heavier on animals. Still, yeah, it's never going to get it without the monolith, so I think we just have to settle for it. It is nice to get something... I mean, the monolith isn't bad. It can teleport and crush stuff. Yeah, alright, we'll just go with it. Uni. For thrones, we'll just play with 9. Okay, much better spot. Very good. We got a throne here. There's probably going to be a throne here. There might be a throne here. Might even be a throne here. Those are the usual placements. Let's go up north and check. Well, we probably want a narrator. I'll find him. There it is. Yeah, Sacreds aren't really going to work much. I mean, we do get enlarged. They do have 75 hit points, which is pretty monstrous. 75 hit points, recuperation, trample. It's pretty painful. Also, the price is pretty painful. Because I'd also need the buy to ride Chiefess to kind of make that work. So if we wanted to just play without that, then it would just be these things. Quite a lot of them. For research, yeah, again, it's like pick your poison. Like, what? We can do anything we want. I think Enchantment 5 is probably the best way to just do Horde of Skeletons spam. It's so potent, and it's always just kind of fun to watch. I don't know, I still enjoy it a lot. But we could do Big Air. We could go for Army of Mist. I guess, like, what's after Enchantment 5 that we could actually benefit from in a big way? Earthquake Warriors. Yeah, a lot of very elemental stuff. I certainly prefer Alteration as a path, as a school. We could go down Construction first. Or Conjuration, because we could get Conceive Son of Many Tribes and start making those. And it'll also get us, like, Howl, which is pretty good. Alright, we'll do that first. Good price. That's all I know. All right. Some forest trolls, light infantry, jaguar tribe, blah blah blah. Well, forest trolls probably could be done, but we're going to suffer some losses here. Depends how many there are. Not that many. Tomahawk, 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 tomahawk. Tomahawk, tomahawk. Tomahawk. Sent him packing. Lost one of the barded guys, but that's alright. There is this right here as well. Are we playing with an aquatic nation? Well, M.A. Ermor. Yes. Otherwise, no. He might not necessarily start in the water, but he's never going to be far off from the water. Perfect. Look at that. Not too shabby at all. Archers didn't get a single kill, I'll point out. That's why we're not going with that. We're just going with tomahawks. Okay. And they all have fucking recuperation. That is a thing of beauty. Yeah, I think we probably can handle it. Alright, no throne here. This one is fairly easy. Okay. Alright, good. Yeah, I want a lot of them. So what? So what? I want a lot of them. Many as I can handle. Really? You can't go there in 20 move? Can't even go there in 1. Okay. Alright, there is a throne there, so that's 2. 3. Probably should check on that, or if there's no one here, we can slurp this up and go for that throne. That one's always there. And heavy cav, man, it's hard to cut down. Oh well. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. So we're gonna take this, and then probably this, and then that'll be our border. Not butzing with more than that. So if we're gonna want to go down this, we're gonna need astral pearls, I suppose, a bit. And then if we want to go for the cannibal giant, we're gonna need water, horned snake water. So I do need water magic or water gems. So I think we go for the wildlife shaman. Weather shaman? Weather shaman. Yeah, as for the centaur champion. Yeah, without the bless, I mean, we're really holding off on that. Tomahawk, 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 tomahawk. Yeah, parry 4. You know. Defense doesn't really matter, it's just about the parry. There is a throne there. Okay, that is the edge of our route. Don't need to go further south than that. Okay. Pangea's there. Let's make nice with them. And I'm not going to take all this from him. We'll head back. I think we should get another leader of men. Great chieftain. Okay. We'll send another one to Pangea just in case. And we're just concerned with throne connections. Horned snakes. Could I take that throne on the island with nothing but horned snakes? Maybe, but it's going to be kind of pricey and slow. This is 3 per turn here. Yeah, the 40 recruitment points is the killer. How many do you think we would need? They're not bad. 11 protection, 12 defense, 29 hit points. It's not bad. We'll start making them. Once I have maybe 100, we'll give it a shot. Pangea accepted. Excellent. Alright, I don't really need to see much else. You, my friend, are gonna site search. Pachaka's here with his big scary spiders. Make friends. Yeah, I do think we can take that. I'm just gonna cool it on. Okay, Machaka refused. Once. He won't refuse a second time. Yeah, I probably want it here. That's annoying. What the hell was I hitting there? What the hell was I fighting? Air elemental or? I don't know what I was fighting. Well, we won. We lost 53 guys, but we won. I'll take that. damn expensive palisade. Machaka accepted. We got the Crystal Throne. Enchanted Well found. Good, good, good. And just in time to secure this before... Except Aryu's almost certainly going to go to war with me. Well, maybe not. He has the wraparound. He can go other ways. But yeah, we do need to go here, 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 something. Get here. And that's going to be a bit of a bitch. But we are going... We're getting a lot of air, water, astral, so we can get... if we go far enough alteration, we can get frost flesh or whatever it is. Frost flesh army. I don't know if we'll go that high, because we wanted to also go up conjuration more. And at this rate, we're not doing well on research. Otherwise, Horde of Skeletons solves every problem on Earth. I'm a really big idiot, by the way. I snuck them onto there. I didn't attack, I snuck. And now he took that. Which means that we are quite boxed in. But I guess I do have stealth. So we'll take that. I don't technically need to have an unbroken connection here. We also got Sitting Bison, the chieftain of many tribes. Earth 3, Nature 2, Holy 2, Trample, Recuperation, Fortune Teller, Reduces Unrest, Spear Club, Hoof. He has a headband on, but he can otherwise equip everything but boots. He's got 65 hit points with the Enlarge. 12 natural protection due to earth magic. And, yeah, a pretty nasty thug, I would say. 13 attack, 12 defense, 15 MR, 16 morale, 14. Yeah, yeah, he'll be pretty good. We don't have any construction. So you may want to get a few of that later, but yeah, he'll be pretty strong. Aryu accepted. Found a frozen glen. Took this, and then he attacked it. So we bumped into him right away. No surprise there, I suppose. Oh, Pangea attack. Never mind. Yeah, okay, good. Good. Sorry, guy. I know we're pals and all, but I gotta get to this throne. We don't really even need to do the snake thing, since we can just throw a ring of water breathing on this guy and watch him go to town. But we're making the snakes, so we'll give it a shot. Aryu accepted, good. Right, so our prophet died. Unfortunate, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you some guards. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get more. More. It's that bloodstone armor it gets, right? Yeah, it's fucking insane. And life drain. It's such bullshit. Why is this in my fucking way? God damn it. Killed 30. Ugh, it's so stupid. That's so ridiculous. Alright, well, head back home now. Ridiculous. Yeah, and until we get a fort over here, which I probably should get one here. We won't get this income. I don't like my odds of, like, even if I have 500 guys, I don't know if I like my, like, we can't deal enough damage to him. He's ridiculous. I'd have to bring some mages along or something to help out. And I need all my mages I can get. So I guess we'll just walk past for now. Get a new prophet, though. Money. Money. No money. Stop discovering me, asshole. I'm trying to just move through here. Fuck. I can't believe I snuck onto this thing and didn't. I hate that. Like, because it throws me off so much when I have an army, a stealth army. Like, it's so unusual for me. It's possible my reluctance to go into wars is hurting me a little bit. Because I'm really boxed in here with very little income. It's cramped, man. This is a cramped section. Why I always say that about this area, that it's really fucking... Well, this person always is cramped. Because there's usually a throne here, annoyingly, and there's usually someone here, which there is in this case. So, yeah, this is certainly the most cramped spot on the map. And this spot is the most uncramped, and it's really unfair. There's no way this guy is not as cramped as I am. Because I'm not going to go past this. This is one spot from his fucking capital. Like, this is the line. That's it. And then I could go here, because I think he's up here. So I should have taken this. I should have been more aggressive about that. And then Pangea, I guess, he was quite aggressive. He came here, 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 here. He was like here. He got here real fucking fast. That's what fucked me over. Like, I should have gotten at least these spots. Not that they're amazing, but I mean, this is 139 income there. I don't know. We need someone to go to war with someone, I suppose. Yeah, we're losing a lot. Just trying to get that, though. Oh, man, a mini monolith. He can cast ritual shit. He could do Wolf Witch. Actually, so he has Nature 4, Astral 4, Earth 4. Okay. I don't know what you'd really have him do. Yeah, there's fall bears. There is fall bears. Or forest trolls. Yeah, Mother Oak would be good. I guess when we get our actual monolith, we can have him cast Mother Oak. For now, you can research. You're not very good at it, but you can do it. Oh no, we need to build the temple where we have a lab. I can do that. Okay, we got the last throne connection. There's two that are fire, snake, horned serpent, will-o'-the-wisp, scorpion beast, two solar serpents. It's annoying as hell. But it seems like Pangea is gonna just keep ramming in against that one, so we'll let him do that. A single troll raider. Yeah, no problem. And he fucking took it. Of course he did. That means I got another... He's gonna take that, too. We're gonna get the monolith out soon. Actually, we probably should not do that. We just go for the buy to rides. Or I could get wolf soldiers. Wolf soldiers don't benefit as much from the enlarge, but still, I mean, regen and, you know, they'll have, let's see, 8 natural plus 7 is like 13 or something protection. Not super high. And they're still kind of expensive. I guess I'd rather have a few buy tours. Yep, he took it. Great, we're cut off. Well, we need to get another 4 tier, I think. All right. Well, yeah, you know. And Ermor took that. Which means I'm officially out of any provinces I could take that aren't thrones. Which makes this thing kind of pointless for now. Shit. Fuck. Well, we definitely don't want to go to war with Ermor. That doesn't give us anything. I don't know what Pangea is doing exactly. Area declares war. Well, it does simplify things, I suppose. Also complicates other things. Gives you something to do, though, doesn't it? Yeah. Ermor accepted. Our god has arrived. And he was discovered and actually attacked, apparently, by... Well, we ran, but yeah. Right, we wanted to get Mother Oak going. Also, City in the Stone would be good. But I have to be there to do it. Shit. I'm just gonna get wiped out here. But I also can't really sneak through, apparently. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I don't like that. Machaka's about to take this. We're gonna get Alteration 5. That's good. That gets us Mother Oak. I guess go heavier on Conjuration to try to get the Great Horned Snake, even though I don't think it'll save us. Shit. Yeah, I've got no money, and we're about to get into a war this turn. Which is not good, because he has a lot of troops, and he apparently has just not been going west like he should. He is, however, I assume at war with Ermor, which is a small comfort. Fuck. Chuck Buck. I mean, this is a pretty nasty force, right? We can do quite a lot with that. We're currently at war, so let's go hit him. That ain't much. That ain't much. Shit. Alright, well, let's see how we do. We regen about 8 per round. Size 9 with 14 protection. And we trample. And Ariu is a very human-sized nation, so... yeah, he had a lot of PD there. Unfortunately, we got attacked here where we don't have size 9 regenning tramplers. But we fended them off, so that's good. Lost 12. Hardly damaged at all. Feels like they're hardly damaged at all. Okay, he's out of position at the moment, so that allows us to do quite a bit. I wanted to go pick up these and maybe more. I'm just wondering if it's worth besieging. Sitting Bison has 225. We wanted to thug him out, but I think it's better right now if he just grabs all these and uses them. Pangea has declared war as well. Now it gets really complicated. Also, he had way more PD there than I thought he did. What the fuck? Do you really put that much PD on that random spot? Fuck. Holy shit. Man, I hate Mighty AI. Why the fuck did I ever agree to up it from difficult? That's too much. Well, we could be at peace. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing here. These birds will take that just fine. And then we see what happens here. And I got some nice, Vitors. Trample. Nope, we lost. Alright, I think this game's pretty much over. I can't... I mean, this is 960. I'm not in a position to, like, super combatant stuff. I have no territory, really, so, yeah, that's a wrap. I mean, I really only have good things to say about M.A. Tuhuya. I think it's a very solid nation, very potent, but again, it as always, it comes down to how many wars do you get into, and how, like, how many early game wars, like how many pre-turn 50 wars do you get into? And against Mighty AI, like, it's really tough to win any kind of early war. Because, like, you depend on magic. That's how you beat these types of AI. Like, you're not winning this. You're not beating this shit based on, like, troop counts and stuff. It just isn't gonna happen. You have to be smarter. And smarter means more magic. And more magic means later in the game. I mean, obviously, I'm certainly not the best Dominions player. Not by a long stretch. And, you know, as always, like, our research was kind of sporadic, but it's like the things that are going to win massive battles like that are all at Alteration 7, 8, Enchantment 7, 8, Evocation 7, you know, all the sorts of stuff like that. Like, we have a lot of gems. I could have been summoning something, but we have a lot of low-level mages. So it's like, you know, what are you going to summon here? Ice Drakes, I guess? I don't know if that'll win wars for you. Really, we should have just bum rushed Enchantment 5, only made Death Mages, and then we win. But it's kind of boring to do that, even though it does work. Yeah, I mean, we have the Monolith. He could teleport. We could Thaumaturgy 4. He could teleport onto the thrones, but I don't think we can hold this one. It's just too much. And his troops are not shit at all. Like, the Tramplers... yeah, if I had enough Tramplers, but they're damn expensive. I mean, yes, they're very strong, very powerful, very big, but 9 protection is low. And even 14 protection with Hardskin, it is low. They will die. And in multiplayer, they'd be like, yeah, even more vulnerable, because you're just not going to have any that many. So they're just going to, like, Frozen Heart you or something, like, 4 times, and you're dead. So maybe it was a mistake to bank around that. I should have gone for, like, a Working Man's Bless and just gone for Wolf Soldiers. And just had, like, 100-some Wolf Soldiers. Maybe that would be better? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this was I like Dawn of Dominions, but I feel like I increasingly have just bad games on this map against the AI. I think... Yeah, I think if it was against other players with, you know, level playing fields, it probably is a better map. But I don't know. It's a world of difference. I'm sure the map was designed for multiplayer, like pretty much all maps are. From what I understand, I mean, people playing multiplayer will often, like, you know, communicate with one another and say, like, hey, I'm gonna just take this stuff that's like west of this river, okay? Like, and we'll keep on each side of the river. And are you okay with that? Blah blah blah. And then there'll be communication. You don't get that with AI. And so yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just seem to increasingly have bad games on this map. I love it. I mean, it's beautiful, but I have much better games usually on Volantis. And even Aluin is proving to have some better games. I don't know, it's hard to say, but I don't think any of the faults are really with MA Tuhuya. I think much like EA Tuhuya, it's a fun nation with some very unique sprites and stuff. I think you are really spoiled for choice with mages. Kind of do anything you want with a lot of this stuff. You know, you get glamour, you get air, you get nature, you get water, you get astral, death. I mean, so much. You can do big giant sacreds. You can do kind of more level-headed, level-sized sacreds. You can summon all sorts of animals and stuff. You can summon big donger giants. I mean, it's got a lot going on. I think it's a good nation. I do think MA Tuhuya is pretty similar to EA. It's not like much of a progression. It would have been fun to see more of a progression. But there is kind of an LA Tuhuya. I don't think it's called that, but it's something else. Yeah, Tabaron. Which, you know, you still have a lot of centaurs, but at least you get, like, badass, heavy cav, armored centaurs. They're gonna fuck shit up. So yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm sure it's partly just me that I'm not very good, even after our 120 some games. Actually, with all the multiplayer and solo, it's like 150 games now. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Oh well. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.